Alright, and we are live. So, welcome to the live stream. Today I'm gonna be exploring a new Roblox game. Well, it's technically not new because it has been here for, I don't know, maybe like around a year? Maybe? I'm not sure about that. But anyways, let me switch my screen. And alright, so this is the Roblox game that I'm gonna be exploring today. And basically it is called the Montreal Metro Project. Well, as the name suggests, this Roblox game is a replica of the entire Montreal Metro system here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And yeah, I've been recommended this game from a few of my friends that I met last time. When was that? So I think back in November last year, I think November. Back then when the Montreal branch of the RAM opened, I think someone suggested me to check out this awesome Roblox game, and here we are. And I have been told that recently the developer of this game, they have recently finished making every single one of the Montreal Metro stations. So for some context, I'm sure that most of my viewers here are not that familiar with the Montreal Metro. Because most of my viewers are, most of them are not from Montreal, I assume. I think most of them are from Hong Kong or other places in Asia. So let me try to explain a bit about the Montreal Metro to those who are unfamiliar with it. Well, the Montreal Metro currently has 68 stations, and the entire system has it consists of 4 lines. So there's the green line, the orange line, the yellow line, as well as the blue line. Let me see if there's a map that I can show you. So well, I guess, I don't know, let's jump right into the game, I guess. And then as I play the game, I'm gonna explain further about the Montreal Metro. So here we are inside the Roblox game. What station is this? What is this? Where am I right now? I think this is Guy Concordia station. Am I correct? Well, how did I find out that? So, as I just mentioned, the Montreal Metro has 4 lines, right? See the green here? So we are on the green line. So this is one of the stations of the green line. And I think this is Guy Concordia. So let me check it out. Alright. So yes, let me check out. Is this Guy Concordia? And I'm correct. This is Guy Concordia Metro Station. So yeah, the Montreal Metro has 4 lines, and each of them, like besides the color, each line of the Montreal Metro is distinguished by its line color, but internally, I mean within the transit operator internally, I think the 4 lines are also identified by its root number. So for example, the green line, it is also called line 1, and the orange line is line 2. Actually, I think there's a map. Oh, there we are. We have a map right here. So this map, oh, can you see it? The map right here. This, okay, my cursor is not working for some reason, but basically this, I mean, on the right of the screen, you gotta see the Montreal Metro map. So 4 lines, orange, green, blue, and yellow. The orange being the longest, and the yellow being the shortest. And the green line is like the second longest, and the blue line is the third, like that. And if I remember correctly, the orange line has 33 stations, the green line has 27 stations, the blue line has 12 stations, and last but not least, the yellow line has only 3 stations. And across the entire network, there are only 4 interchange stations, which are Snowden. So I can't. Okay, let me try and, how can I get rid of this thing? Oh, well, where am I right now? Where is this? Wait, I don't usually play Roblox that often, so I'm kind of confused about like how to control stuff, But anyways, okay, wait, okay. I wanna control my cursor so that I can hover over the map, but it seems like it's not cooperating right now. Okay. Wait. So here, yes. Okay. So there are 4 interchange stations in the Montreal Metro network. The first one is here, Snowden. The second one is Leonegrulo. The third one is Berry-UQAM, and the fourth one is Jean Talon. So 4 interchange stations. And for those of you, if you're familiar with the Montreal Metro, I mean in Montreal in general, you might know that recently there's a new, metro line, would I say? No, not really. I mean, it's the REM, the REM, Réseau Express Metropolitain. So that one is actually a separate line, its own system. It is, even though it's its own, system, but it is like still connected to the Montreal Metro at 3 stations. The first one being Edouard Montpetit, the second one is McGill, and the third one is where is it? Bonaventure. So 3 stations connected to the REM system. So yeah, hopefully that was a brief but useful overview of the Montreal Metro system. So what's the plan for today? So since this is actually my first time ever joining this game, this is actually my first time joining this Roblox game, so I guess I will start, I don't know, Côte Vertu, I guess, because that's like one of the stations that I'm most familiar with. So, and we can actually drive the trains ourselves. So I guess if I click this button, I'm gonna spawn a train. Oh, and another thing that I can mention is the Montreal Metro, just like other metro systems around the world, consists of not only one single type of rolling stock. So rolling stock means basically the different train models, and the ones that you see like the most often are the Azure trains. Oh, I think I got I don't know what happened. I think I got a time connector or something. But okay, I think I should go back to the spawning point. I think it's right here. Go back to depot. So I want to spawn a train. So can I spawn an Azure train? Oh, I need to get some Robux. I guess not. I guess I will spawn an MR73. So the MPM10/Azure. This is the newest train type of the Montreal Metro. These trains are, these trains were introduced in 2015 or 2016, I think. And yeah, okay, what happened? Why am I back here again? I just want to get my train. Let me teleport back to the Cultivate 2 depot. Okay, let me just spawn a train. MR73. So I guess just spawn. Oh, and here I am. I'm driving the train. Alright, and so the train that you're seeing right now is the MR73. This train is the second oldest type of metro train in the Montreal metro system. And the oldest one, or the initial trains, the initial model, they are called MR63. And MR63 trains were introduced since the inauguration of the Montreal Metro all the way back in 1966. And the MR73s, they were introduced around 10-ish years later in 1973 or so, I think. Alright, so all in all, the Montreal Metro has had 3 types of metro trains. Currently, all of the initial trains, like the very first generation trains, all MR63 trains have already been retired since 2020 or 2018, I think. So now let's start. We're gonna start the engines, and okay, so these work as expected. Doors locked. So yeah, this is actually so cool. You can actually like control the train. I don't know if you guys know, I don't know whether this is popular or not, but there's a game that is called OpenBVE. That is, that's its own dedicated video game on the PC that allows you to basically it's a train simulator, but that one it is its own dedicated game. But right now here we have the Roblox game, which has similar controls, which is actually really cool. So okay, let me try and start the train. How do I do this? Oh yes, I guess I will do automatic so that I don't have to like control myself, because I'm gonna do a lot of talking. And okay, so I guess initiate to next station. Let's start. So I guess, so right in front of us we have Station Cultivate 2, which is the first station of the line, of the orange line actually. So I wonder, do the doors open automatically, or do I have to press a button or click a button in this case? So the doors, the doors on the right should open. So I'm gonna click this button. Do they work? Does it work? Doesn't work. Maybe I have to. Okay, what do I do here? Well, I guess I'm just gonna skip.
Vous souhaite la bienvenue à bord. Prochaine station du collège.
Wait, did you just hear that? That is actually the. Let me turn down the volume by a bit. But that was actually the announcements. Like if this was in real life, you would hear this exact same announcement as well.
Station du collège.
So this is the second station, du collège, or du collège. Okay, I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Hey, why aren't the doors opening? Like, what is going? Oh, doors. Oh, there we go. So the doors do open. Just that I forgot to click this button over here. Okay, when should we close the doors? Oh, and by the way, the time actually, I mean, do you guys see the dot matrix screen over here? It says dimanche 1er mars, which okay, this is the 1st of March, 11:01 p.m. So this is correct. The time is actually accurate. So let's close the doors. Okay, why is it not working? Okay. Oh, I need to press this button. Okay. Anyways.
De la Savane.
Yeah, next station is De La Savane. So what was I talking earlier? I think I was mentioning about. Okay. Anyways, I think I kind of forgot it already. But yeah, so far I haven't seen a single comment on the live stream, so I guess this is expected because like most of my viewers don't usually tune in at this time because, as I mentioned at the beginning, most of my viewers are not from Montreal, so I guess it's normal that there's not a lot of people tuning in right now. But at the same time, hopefully there's gonna be, you know, like new viewers that are gonna discover my channel. I guess, I don't know. Hopefully there's gonna be, I don't know. But yeah, so the doors are gonna close, hopefully. Or do I press a button? Okay, I guess I have to press. I guess I have to manually like press the button, and I mean, it's just like press a button and everything starts automatically. So I wonder if this is like in real life, like do the drivers, you know, when the train approaches a station, do the drivers just like press a button to close the doors and the train is gonna automatically, you know, leave the station, or maybe like there's more manual controls involved. I'm really curious about that. Alright, this is our fourth station, Namur. So far, you see almost all stations look the same. Yeah, almost all stations on the Montreal Metro use a similar layout. I mean, it's only one layout, right? It's only like two side platforms, and the two tracks are in the middle. And notice that the curves are kind of tight, and which brings to which is gonna bring up my second point, which is the Montreal Metro is really like special,
Station Plamondon.
in my opinion, like compared to most other types. I mean, like a lot of different other metro systems around the world. The Montreal metro system is really unique. So first of all, notice the wheels, right? Notice the wheels here, and you'll be correct. Montreal metro system uses rubber tires instead of normal, like steel wheels that normal trains use, like the ram uses. I mean, this is kind of unique. You don't see it you don't see it in a lot of different places around the world. I think it's only the Paris metro, and I think some cities in South America. I think in Mexico, the Mexico City metro, some lines use rubber-tired wheels as well, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is Côte Sainte-Catherine, and the next station I think is Snowdon, which is the interchange station, if I'm not mistaken, or if I remember correctly.
Prochaine station,
Yes.
Snowdon. Correspondance entre les lignes bleues et orange.
Okay, I want to say this, the announcement that you just heard is the old version, because what you just heard is correspondance entre les lignes orange et bleu. The new one, I mean the current version, should be correspondance avec la ligne bleue.
Station Snowdon.
So what's the difference between the two announcements that I just mentioned? So the earlier version is the older version, and the latter is the newer version. Maybe it's only used in the Azure trains, like the new ones, and not on the older MR73 trains. I'm not sure about that. And another thing you're gonna notice, oh, we have a different platform layout here. Yes, and the other direction has its platform above us. So this is actually only like this is actually one of only a handful of stations that has this kind of special layout. And if you can see right there, I mean we just went past it already, but that was a connection track to the blue line, so trains could switch from one line to the other, so from the orange line to the blue line or vice versa. And I also think that
Station Villa Maria.
this is actually distance wise, it's actually not it feels kind of short from one station to another. I think in real life it's actually much longer, the distance between the stations. So the distance, distance wise, this game I guess is not 1-to-1 scaled, but in terms of the stations they are actually 1-to-1 scaled. So check this out. This is the Villa Maria station, and I remember back then I often used this station almost every day. this particular station, because I had school here, so I always used this station, and I remember profoundly the layout of the station. So it actually looks so realistic. So really great job great job to the dev team of this game. And okay, let's head to the next station, which is Vendôme, which is another station that I often use.
Prochaine station, Vendôme.
And the distance from Villa Maria to Vendôme is, I think, a little more than 1 kilometer in real life. And in real life, this would take how long? Let me think. A little more than a minute, I think. Yeah, so let's see whether it's gonna take a little more than a minute to travel from Villa Maria to Vendôme here in the game. I don't think so. Yeah, it's definitely less than 1 minute. But in terms of the the trajectory of the tracks, it's actually accurate because if I remember correctly, upon entering Vendôme station, there's a tight curve as you just saw, which is accurate. So this is Vendôme. This is actually like an interchange station, not with other metro lines but with the commuter trains. So if you wanted to get on the I think there are 3 commuter train lines that serve Vendôme train station. I think it's the Vaudreuil-Hudson, the Candiac, and the Saint-Jérôme. So 3 lines serving Vendôme train station. And so yeah, that was Vendôme, and right now we're going to Place Saint-Henri. As you just I think if you noticed, like, did you guys see there's like a wall separating the 2 sides? So I'm not sure why, but in real life there's actually a wall that separates the 2 directions of the tunnel. So I mean, it is so realistic. Like, even the small details, even the tiniest details, they have like implemented every little detail. So this is really, really awesome. And this is Place Saint-Henri. Let's get to the next station, which is actually one of my favorite stations in the Montreal Metro, and I'm gonna tell you why. So next station is Lionel-Groulx.
Prochaine station, Lionel-Groulx. Correspondance entre les lignes orange et verte.
So the station coming up is the 2nd interchange station in the Montreal Metro, and this time you can change to the green line from the orange line, and yet again we have a different layout. This one is actually so different. Look at this. So Lionel-Groulx station is, I would say, the most unique station in the entire Montreal Metro system, because first of all, it is using an island platform so that people could transfer from the orange line to the green line, or vice versa, without, depending on which direction you want to go, because Lionel-Groulx station here, it features cross-platform interchange, and I would say it's actually kind of rare to see such kind of design in metro systems, like apart from outside of Asia. This is actually really, like, you see this very often in places like Hong Kong, which is where I'm from. Speaking of the Hong Kong, we have the MTR, and the MTR, there's a lot of lines and a lot of interchange stations, and some of them you could get off the train from one line and just walk across the other side of the platform to change to a different line. So it's very you see that very often in Hong Kong, but not so much in North America, I would say. So Lunar Guru here is actually it does that. So get off the train at Lunar Guru, the orange line, walk across the platform. Over there, you're gonna change to the green line, and yeah, very convenient, you know. But on the contrary, if you were to go to a different direction, because if you get off at that platform and you walk across to the other side, you could go to one specific direction of the green line, which is heading to downtown. But the green line also has because Lunar Grove station is not the terminus station, right? So there's two directions that you could go. The other direction, other than the downtown direction, is the Angrignon direction. So if you were to change from the orange line to Angrignon direction, you would have to go down one floor, which is a bit inconvenient, but I would say not a lot of people are gonna do that specific transfer, so I guess not a big problem. But anyways, that's the beauty of cross-platform interchanges. So alright, right now we're back to the typical Montreal Metro layout, you know, the station layout. We are seeing two side platforms, and from here up to Henri Bourassa, I think. Yeah, from here up to Henri Bourassa, all stations along the line, they have the same platform layout. And Lucien Lallier, this is actually the first station, technically, this is the first station located in downtown Montreal, if I'm not mistaken, I think. So yeah, Lucien Lallier is like the edge, is located, and I think in on the edge, on the western edge of downtown Montreal. Any further than that would be out of downtown, I would say. And if you were to get out from this station and head to the surface, on one side you would see a lot of high-rise condo apartment buildings, but on the other side you would see no high-rise buildings at all. So yeah, I'm not sure whether you got what I mean, but if you go on Google Maps and search Lucien Lallier, you're gonna understand what I was just mentioning. So now Bonaventure is this is actually a relatively busy station. As I mentioned at the beginning, you could change to the RAM from here, although you would have to walk all the way from Bonaventure to Gare Centrale, which is kind of a long walk. I tried this myself a lot of times. It usually takes me around 5 to 6 minutes to do the transfer. Not the best in terms of the transfer, but I mean, hey, it's right there, right? There's the option to get to the RAM, so I mean the option is there, but it's just that the transfer is not as convenient as as of a Lunar Grove. So yeah, Lunar Grove is the golden standard for an interchange station, you know, Lunar Grove. Okay, so we're at Square Victoria ORCE, so OACI. That ORCE was the French pronunciation. I mean, I guess it's it's different, you know. So Place d'Armes, yet another station that I use relatively often. yeah, in real life, the distance between these two stations isn't that short. So, yeah, it's a way longer distance in real life. So, but anyways, this is Place d'Armes, and not to be confused with Place des Arts, which is its own metro station. It's different. And Place d'Armes and Place des Arts are not connected. I mean, are they connected? No, I don't think so. So in Montreal, there's this thing called the underground city. There's an acronym for it. I think it's called RESO. So, yeah, RES. I'm not sure. Well, basically, it's like a giant underground system that connects various buildings and malls underground. There's a lot of underground tunnels, and I was talking about whether you can get from Place d'Armes to Place des Arts. Place des Arts is a station on the Green Line, and I guess not. I don't think there's a direct connection from Place d'Armes to Place des Arts. So, but anyways, alright, coming up with Berry-UQAM. For those who are from Hong Kong, this is the Admiralty Station. Okay, I would say Berry-UQAM is the Admiralty Station of Montreal. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. Okay. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, why are we switching over to the other side? Huh. Okay, there's some problems here. Oh, what is going on? Why are we on the other side? This is so interesting. Okay, what just happened? Okay, anyways, we got like stopped in the middle of the platform. Not sure what's going on, but we are on the same time we are on the other side. Okay, what's going on? Why are we on the left? If this were in Hong Kong, then this would be normal, but right now we are not in Hong Kong, we are in Montreal, Canada, so this is not normal. Why are we running on the left instead of the right? Okay, anyways, I guess we're just not gonna stop at Berry-UQAM. Okay, but anyways, Berry-UQAM, I was saying that Berry-UQAM station, for those who are from Hong Kong, Berry-UQAM is basically the Admiralty station of Montreal. I mean, why is that? Because Berry-UQAM is the only station in the Montreal Metro that is served by three out of 4 metro lines. So it's like the central hub of, almost all metro lines. I mean, 3 out of 4, right? So that's 75%, which means you could get to anywhere without a transfer from Berry-UQAM to any station on the green, orange, or yellow line. So, well, okay, reverse back to Berry-UQAM. So what's going on here? I'm not sure how I can do it. Maybe I need to switch it to manual operation, I guess. And so I'm just gonna I don't know, how do I do it? Alright, just gonna menu and reverse, photo up. Yes, I'm reversing. Yeah, I can manually drive the train as well. How cool is that? Train speed. The maximum speed of the train is 72 kilometers per hour. And yes. We're back to the track switch. So let me do an emergency brake. So oh, is this one of the admins of the game? He's gonna help me do some fixes, you know that. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna wait for him. I think everything is like working normal now, so let me see. Fingers crossed. Ayo. Wait, that is Khan. That is the, I mean, if you guys don't know, Khan is the founder of this game, and they recently made a video on the YouTube channel showcasing the Montreal, this Metro game. So if you guys are interested, go check out. It's very cool. Alright, let's continue. Now, next station is Sherbrooke. Yeah, Sherbrooke, just an ordinary station. Nothing much to say about it. Yeah, Sherbrooke, nothing to say about it. Or actually, I think there's one thing I could say about it. Is the station is constructed kind of different from the other stations.
Station Sherbrooke.
And yeah, I'm just gonna
Station Montreal.
I know. I guess I'm deadheading. If you guys don't know what that term means, basically you are, I think that term means you are like driving a train non-stop, I guess. Alright, let's do auto mode. So I guess I'm gonna stop the train, and automatic mode, initiate to next station. There we go. But anyways, now we're back to automatic mode, and so the train is gonna drive us, so we don't have to do the controls. And oh, Montreal, not to be confused with Ville de Montreal. So Ville de Montreal is a station on the RAM, and Montreal is, there's a lot of Montreals in Montreal. So first of all, there's the Montreal station right here. There's the Ville de Montreal RAM station, and there's the Montreal. Montreal is, it's the name of the mountain in Montreal. In Montreal, there's only like one mountain. It's the only mountain in the city. Montreal, the city of Montreal is located on an island, and on the island there's only one mountain. Everywhere else it's flat. Yeah, it's only and the name of that mountain is called Montreal. So yeah. But anyways, I'm not sure why that station was called Montreal. I don't know whether it has to do with the mountain or what, I don't know. And on the other side, the Ville de Montreal station is actually pretty far from Montreal Metro station. I was kind of confused. So it's just like a situation in Hong Kong. For those, if you know, in Hong Kong there's one specific line that is called the Tsuen Wan line, and on the Tsuen Wan line there are three stations. One of them is called Lai Chi Kok, one of them is called Cheung Sha Wan, and Cheung Sha Wan and Sham Shui Po, 3 stations on the Tsuen Wan line. And so basically for Sham Shui Po station, nothing is wrong with that, but for Lai Chi Kok and Cheung Sha Wan, okay, I don't know how to explain it here, but so basically there's like a name it's like a naming issue. I don't know. It's like it causes a lot of confusion among the locals, you know. So basically, Lai Chi Kok Station is not located in the actual area called Lai Chi Kok. Lai Chi Kok Station in Hong Kong is located in an area called Cheung Sha Wan. And Cheung Sha Wan, it's other station. So, I mean, it's confusing. Okay, anyways, I was just mentioning that it might be the same situation here, like Montreal Station. Like, I don't know whether it has to do with the mountain itself, you know. So, I don't know. Yeah, so that was some interesting, like, fun fact, I guess. Okay, now coming up we have Jean Talon, which is the 4th interchange station. So if you guys remember, the first one was Snowden, the second one was Leonard Guru, the third one was Barry UQAM, and now we have the 4th one, Jean Talon. And once again, from Jean Talon, we can change to the change to the blue line, which we are gonna check out later, I guess. Right now, we're just gonna drive all the way to Montmorency, which is in Laval. I mean, Laval is actually not part of Montreal. It's its own city, and yeah. So let me see how many more stations until Laval. So Jarry, Beaubien, Crémazie, and Henri Bourassa, I think. So 4 more stations. So Henri Bourassa is the last station of the Orange Line that is located within Montreal Island, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually not that familiar with this part of the metro, so correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, I'm okay. So Jarry. What's the next station? I think it's Beaubien. Maybe someone can quiz me. I don't know. Maybe we can do a Kahoot, you know, or some other type of game. It's like a trivia. I mean, a lot of different questions, trivia questions about the Montreal Metro. So that would be fun. That would be fun. Oh, no, Beaubien was before. Yeah, Jarry, Crémazie. Yeah, Crémazie. Which, if I remember correctly, Crémazie Station is located pretty close to a commuter train station. What is that called? Sauvé. No. Oh, I remember. So Crémazie after that is Sauvé, I think. Oh, we got an Azure train here. What is the set number? I can't see it. What is the set number? Is this set 71, which is the newest train? No, this is set 59. Yes. Okay, let's continue. So if you guys don't know, that was the Azure train, the newest train model of the Montreal Metro. Oh, and we do have a 3rd track over there for train storage. Oh, someone just spawned an Azure train. Can't see the set number. We were moving so fast. And yeah. Alright, and if I remember correctly, on the green line of the metro, there's also one section between 2 stations that also has like a 3rd track for train storage. I think it's the section between Ville and P9. I think so, because all I can remember is like the 2 stations located near the Montreal Olympic Stadium. So yeah, Ville and P9, I think. Yeah. So yeah, Sauvé. The next station is Henri Bourassa. So Henri Bourassa. Okay, guys. So look closely before entering Henri Bourassa. There's a track switch to our right. So right here, and we are using it. So what is special about this station? Henri Bourassa. So yep, Henri Bourassa has 3 platforms.
Station Henri Bourassa.
And this was actually built for the extension of the Orange Line to Laval from Montreal. So I think, so if I remember correctly, the Laval extension of the Orange Line was opened in 2007, April.
Prochaine station Cartier.
April 17th, I think, or April 7th. I forgot, like something like that. But before that, Henri Bourassa, so the station that we were just at, that was the terminus station of the Orange Line. And in 2007, they extended the Orange Line all the way to Laval, and they added 3 more stations: Cartier, de la Concorde, and Montmorency. And when they were constructing the Laval extension, they also built an additional platform at Henri Bourassa station, as like a auxiliary platform for, you know, like I think during rush hour, there's gonna be trains terminating at Henri Bourassa, so like certain trains would not continue their journey to Laval. So they would use the other platform, which was the platform, like the usual platform, not the platform that we were just using. Like trains would terminate there, and basically like reverse. It's like another track switch.
Prochaine station de la Concorde.
Yeah, so that's why there are 3 platforms at Henri Bourassa station. Now we're officially in Laval territory, and as you may just noticed, the design of the 3 stations in Laval are drastically different from those, from the other stations. So just think about that. Before 2007, so even up to now, the Montreal Metro hasn't seen any sort of extension or new station since 2007. So how many years is that? 19 years, almost 20 years. Almost 20 years without an extension or like a new station on the Montreal Metro. I guess the RAM would count, but I don't know. But the RAM is its own independent system. So yeah.
Station de la Concorde.
But in terms of the Montreal Metro, these 3 stations in Laval are, even up to now, are the most recent stations. So yeah, so not a lot of new stuff happening, but they
Prochaine
are
station
actually,
Montmorency.
like at this moment, they're actually building another extension, but that is not on the Orange Line. That is actually on the Blue Line. So on the Blue Line, they are building, basically this is the Blue Line extension. So 5 stations from Saint Michel all the way to Anjou. So Saint Leonard territory, I would say. I don't know. So but that would only open in 2031 at the earliest. So still like at least 5 years from now on.
Terminus.
And
Merci d'avoir voyagé avec la STN.
we have arrived at the terminus, which is Montmorency. So we have officially completed our journey all the way from Côte d'Ivoire to Montmorency. So I think I'm just gonna get off here, or maybe I can, I don't know, do the reverse. Yeah, so like normally all passengers would have to get off the train, but for me, I guess I'm just gonna continue. Just continue and do the train reverse, I guess. So oh, and we do have spur over there. That goes to the one of the maintenance centers, or like a depot, like place where trains are gonna get parked, or get stored, overnight. So now this is the end of the tunnel, so we couldn't go any further from here. And I wonder if this automatic system is gonna reverse for us as well. And the answer to that is no. It doesn't do it automatically. We have to actually manually reverse the train. So I guess I'm just gonna jump off the train. And yeah. Alright, so we have finished touring the orange line. Now let's check out the blue line, shall we? Or the green line, or the yellow line. I guess we're gonna check out the blue line next. Let's go from Snowdon. So yeah, this live stream I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna drive all 4 Montreal Metro lines in one shot. Alright, so let's start. Power on, auto, initiate to next. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's go. So this is the second line. We're doing the blue line from Snowdon to Saint Michel. Alright. So the blue line is relatively short. It only has 12 stations as opposed to, the orange line has 33 stations. So not even half of the number of stations of the orange line. So the blue line is like I wouldn't say it's a mini metro. That's for the yellow line. But yeah, I would say the blue line is like a medium capacity transit line. And the other thing about the blue line is that there's only 6 cars, as opposed to why the doors aren't opening. The doors automatic open. Yeah, the doors will close themselves, I think. Yeah, so the blue line only has 6 cars instead of 9 cars like the other lines, even though even though the yellow line, which only has 3 stations, has actually 9 cars instead of 6 cars. I don't know why. Maybe it's to handle. Basically the yellow line was built for Expo 67. So Expo 67 was this big international event that was organized in Montreal in the summer of 1967. And so part of that was the government back then. They built a metro line to connect downtown Montreal with the venue. So that's why the yellow line was built, and there were only 3 stations. And maybe that was the reason. Maybe they anticipated that there were going to be a lot of people using that metro line, so that's the reason why they made it 9 cars, And the other reason is it actually connects to Longueuil, which is in the South Shore. Yeah, it's South Shore. Yeah, Longueuil. So north of Brossard. So Brossard is where the ram passes through. So Panama, Ducatier, Brossard. If you watch my Minecraft Greater Montreal Transit project, which I'm actually trying to build the entire RAM in Minecraft, by the way. If you're interested, then check out my channel. I guess I uploaded 3 videos onto the channel about that. So if you're interested, then feel free to check it out. But anyways, Longueuil is like a city north of Brossard, and Longueuil is served by one single metro station on the yellow line. So as you may have guessed, maybe like there's going to be a lot of people using the metro to get from Longueuil to downtown and vice versa. So maybe that's the reason why they made it 9 cars. Yeah, probably that's the reason. I don't know. It's I'm just I mean, it could be a reason why, you know. It could be any reason. Okay, let's focus back to the blue line. This is Edouard Montpetit, right? So this is an interchange station for the RAM. So, oh, we got overshot, I think. Okay, anyways. Oh, so we got overshot. But anyways. So yeah, Edouard Montpetit, you can change to the RAM from here. So actually like a funny story, or not a story, but like something. Okay, what is going on? Wait. Maybe I gotta reverse again. Back to the form and then initiate the auto train driving again, maybe. So brake, automatic. Okay, what's wrong? Oh, does it work?
Prochaine station, Outremont.
Okay, what's going on? Yes. Let's get to the next station first, and then I think I'm gonna try to get it back to automatic mode. But anyways, this game is really fun, so if you guys are interested, then definitely try playing this game out. I know a lot of my viewers are from Hong Kong, and I know in like for the Hong Kong MTR, there's a lot of different Roblox games that are trying to recreate the different MTR lines as well. So maybe, you know, check out some other metro systems, I don't know, across the world. And let's go back to automatic driving, I guess. I gotta close the doors. I forgot to click that button. Anyways.
Prochaine station, Acadie.
Yeah, so next station, Acadie, which is located pretty on the edge of the town of Montreal, Ville de Montreal. This station is actually kind of interesting. If you go on Wikipedia for the page for Acadie station, I mean, this station to me looks really colorful, and the floor tiles are kind of unique. You don't see it anywhere else. I really like this station, even though I've never actually like got off of this station. I mean, I've definitely like rode on the blue line, and I've definitely passed through Acadie station, but I've never actually got off at this station. And yeah. Alright, so now what is this station? This is far. Wait, I can't see the name.
Station Parc.
Oh, Park. Okay, Park Station is yet another interchange station to the commuter train line. I think it's the Saint-Jérôme line. Saint-Jérôme? Yeah, Saint-Jérôme line. So funny thing is Saint-Jérôme, the next station is Montreal West, which is kind of far. The journey takes like at least 10 minutes from Park Station to Montreal West. Like a little more than 10 minutes, if I remember correctly. It's just like if you guys remember back in January this year, I think it was the the 9th of January, Friday. I remember it was on a Friday. So basically, back in January, right? Back in January. Yeah, Friday, the 9th of January. That was the last day where the Mascouche line trains were serving Gare Centrale. So because the week after, which was Monday the 12th of January 2026, starting that date, the Mascouche line trains would start serving Côte de Liesse station. So yeah, Côte de Liesse station, since that date, since the 12th of January, has become the interchange station between the Mascouche train line and the RAM. And so that trains would no longer need to take a very long detour, 45-minute detour from Ahuntsic, which is the station before Côte de Liesse, to Gare Centrale. So that was a long detour. But yeah, I was talking about the section between Parc Station and Montreal West. So that section kind of reminds me of that. The Mascouche line train, the detour as well. But sadly, that's now no longer an option. So like there's no more detour. So it's kind of sad in some way. But at the same time, I would guess like not a lot of people used that section, because like the detour, it used to take so long, like 45 minutes. So, but right now with the RAM, people could just get to Côte de Liesse and change, like hop on the RAM, go to downtown in less than 10 minutes. So yeah, in some ways, it makes sense for them to take out the service from Ahuntsic to Gare Centrale, but at the same time, it's kind of unfortunate that like I don't know, like maybe some people would like to do like what do they call it, like a joyride, like you just get on a train and basically just travel around without a specific purpose, just like maybe you're there for the scenery. There's a lot to see between Ahuntsic and Gare Centrale. You pass through a lot of different neighborhoods, a lot of different train yards, very interesting stuff. So yeah, it's unfortunate that you can no longer do that kind of stuff. But anyways, at least there's still Montreal West and Parc. That section is kind of long too. So I've been ranting a lot about the train stuff, but if I remember correctly, the next station here is the last station of the Blue Line, which is Saint-Michel. Saint-Michel, yes. And yeah, I was talking about, like, for the Blue Line, I was talking about, like, with the opening of the RAM, it's gonna save a lot of time for people living along the Blue Line, because like before the RAM got opened, like the section between Edward Montpetit and downtown Montreal, so the Montreal tunnel, like before that section got opened, like if you wanted to get from let's say Outremont to McGill station, then you would have to take 3 metro lines: the Blue Line from Outremont to Snowden, or Outremont to Jean Talon, and change to the Orange Line to like Berry-UQAM if you were to get to Jean Talon, or get to Leonard if you were to go to Snowden, and then you would have to change to the Green Line. So 2 transfers, and that would easily take like more than 30 minutes. But right now with the RAM, you could just go to Edward Montpetit, change to the RAM, and I mean the journey from Edouard Montpetit to McGill takes only like 3 minutes, so that's like really fast. So that definitely saves time for a lot of people. So okay, we crashed into the wall as I was talking. So let's do a train reverse, and we're gonna wait. Okay, let's do a menu. Reverse, yes, reverse throttle up. Hopefully we're switching to the, the train got derailed, I think. Sorry, that wasn't intentional, but I'm not sure what just got happened. Like, what happened with that? Like, what happened? Wait, did the train just like derailed or something? Wait, let me get off the train. What is going on? How do I get off the train? I guess I'm just gonna jump off the tracks. Yes, Saint Michel. As a matter of fact, I've actually been, like in real life, I've actually been to this station, like one time. Actually, a fun fact: I was doing a school project, and I was basically like me and some other students. We were like basically here at Saint Michel. We were actually like doing a survey to ask like strangers about their experience with public transit in the east of Montreal. So basically I was here, me and my friends, we were randomly asking strangers how is their experience of using public transit. So yeah, that was interesting, but that was not a long time ago. That was like, I think a few weeks ago. Yeah, me and my friends, I mean, we were doing like a survey. So yeah, I still remember that. Yeah, unfortunately the Blue Line extension isn't here yet, but I don't know, is Khan gonna build the Blue Line extension in the future? Are you gonna do it? I don't know. hopefully, but yeah, that would be cool. And alright, but anyways, the Blue Line done. Now let's check out the Green Line. So Green Line, let's go to Angrignon, I guess. It's actually one of my favorite stations as well, due to its interesting layout. So as a matter of fact, I think this is the shallowest station in the entire Montreal Metro network. Yeah, it's only like 4 meters deep, and it's not even like entirely buried underground, so like you could see sunlight from the platform through the glass here. So that's really nice, I would say. Like there's natural light going into the station. And oh wait, why is there English here? Should be all in French. Which reminds me of the announcement, you know. So yeah, as a matter of fact, like all public announcements on the Montreal Metro are only in French, except for I mean, unless there's like an emergency or something. And wait, I actually have to purchase a ticket. Wow, wait, they actually made a ticket machine. Wow. Welcome to the STM title purchase booth. Select an option below. Ooh. Wait, an actual like... Wait, you guys implemented an actual Opus card system into the game. That's actually so cool. This is so cool. Actually, so cool. Okay, so I should have one trip on my card, I think. Yes, now I can enter the station, I guess. So hopefully this is gonna work. So I'm gonna tap my card. Title accepted. Oh, that's great. So we're gonna. No, this is gate the debugging mode. So this is like the a light only platform, and the other side is the boarding platform. Oh, and I haven't shown you guys the elevators. These actually do work, so check this out. You press the button, this actually works. Yeah, let's get down to the platform. Direction Honoré Bourgogne. Yes, I always like get confused between Honoré Bourgogne and Henri Bourassa. Like, I mean, Henri Bourassa is the station on the orange line. Honoré Bourgogne is the station on the green line. Yeah. Alright, so I guess this is not where I should go. I should go to the spawning location, which is right here, the Angrignon Depot. Spawn train, MR73, spawn. And let's start our green line journey. Automatic initiate to next area. Let's go. So the green line, what can I say? What can I say? The green line is, I think it's, I don't know. It's a very important line. I think it's more important than the orange line. Well, actually, no. This is gonna cause a lot of controversy, but I don't know. I mean, okay, well, the orange line and the green line both are important. So, I mean, each line serves like different neighborhoods. So, yeah, they're equally important, I guess. But the green line only has 27 stations. So 6 less stations than the the orange line. So yep. All right, and if I remember correctly, since this is the terminus station, trains are gotta wait. So see the time over there. Still have like 35 seconds until the departure. So and then I think like when the timer is at 10 seconds or so, there's gonna be a beep. So like there are gonna be 6 beeps to tell the driver that the train is ready to depart, and just to be ready. I wonder if there's something like that in the game, but apparently this is something in real life. So 3, 2, 1, we could go now. Oh, there's the beeps. Not sure if you guys can hear it, but I was able to hear it. So, and off we go.
La STM vous souhaite la bienvenue à bord. Prochaine station, Manque.
So, if you guys don't know, Angrignon is like the western. I think it's in LaSalle or Lachine. No, LaSalle. Lachine is like further west. Lachine is basically in the West Island, but LaSalle is like. Yes, no, no, it's in the western part of Montreal, yes. Yeah, but the first few stations. Oh, we have a passenger here. Shout out to what's the name? Typescape. Oh, shout out to Typescape. So let me open the doors for you. Oh, okay. Oh, we actually do have passengers on my train. I'm really excited. Wait, guys, check this out. The dot matrix screen. I mean, is this what they are called? Like this screen over here. Like this actually works. I mean, like, just this reminds me of I mean, because I'm from Hong Kong, so I'm very used to one particular type of train, and I think it's called it is the M train, which is like the oldest rolling stock in the Hong Kong MTR. And on those trains, I remember they have literally the very similar type of screen, dot matrix screen, like information board, where they show the news, the time, the weather, and whatnot. And it's actually very similar to what you're seeing here. on the MR73 trains. So, but of course, the ones in Hong Kong they display stuff in Chinese as well as English. But here it's all French. So I'm also wondering, are they like manufactured by the same company? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, so we are going to travel all the way to Henri. No. Okay. I'm confusing the two stations again. It's Henri Beaugrand, not Henri Bourras.
Station Verdun.
So Verdun is a pretty interesting thing. I remember, if you guys just saw the other side, it's pretty narrow. Like the platform on the other end of the platform is pretty narrow. I'm not sure whether he's here, but I don't know if you guys know Sky of the Universe. So yeah, Sky of the Universe. So I remember he did a video. Well, basically, if you don't know who Sky of the Universe is, he's a very popular YouTuber in Montreal. That I mean, he makes a lot of interesting transit content. So go and subscribe to him. We actually met last time, like during the final Mascouche line train. You know, I mean the final time the Mascouche line trains served in the Gare Centrale. So yeah, I met him there. But yeah, but basically I think Sky of the Universe, he did a video and he was talking about Verdun station. I think the platform, like on the one end of the platform, is very narrow. That is actually the narrowest part of any metro station platform in the Montreal metro. I think, I'm not sure, but I think I remember something like that. So shout out to Sky of the Universe. But anyways, another thing about the previous station that we were just at, that station has a unique platform layout as well. So it's different from the normal, like the ordinary stations, you know, where there are two side platforms. But for the station that we were just at, de l'Église, it's just like Snowdon, but without the interchange. So what do I mean by that? So so the two platforms are stacked. So like one platform is like on top of the other, and there's only two stations on the Green Line that has this layout, I think. Yes, it's de l'Église and Charlevoix. And Charlevoix is, there's actually another fun fact about it. Charlevoix is actually the deepest station in the Montreal Metro network. I think, if I remember correct, if I recall, because I read about it on the Wikipedia page about Charlevoix station, I think Charlevoix station is like, I mean, at its deepest point, it's like 29 meters below ground. So that's actually deeper than the sea bed. Like I think so. Anyways, we are right now at the deepest part of the Montreal Metro network. So that is something that's cool. And yeah, next station, Leonid Gru. Leonid Gru. So we can change to the orange line from here again. And the beauty of the cross-platform interchange is that once you get off the train, you just walk across the opposite side, and you can change to the orange line. If I remember correctly, if you were to get off from this platform, like the platform that we're about to approach, if you get off from there, if you walk across, then you will be able to catch a Montmorency bound orange line train, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the upper level. So the upper level we have Henri Beaugrand on the right, Montmorency on the left, and on the lower floor, I mean the lower level, we have Courtyard 2 for the orange line, and Angrignon on the green line. So, all right.
Prochaine station, Atwater.
Next station, Atwater. It's also like one of stations that I like often used. I often use it, you know. I mean, like the stations along the green line, especially the stations located in downtown. I think I'm actually pretty like familiar with the layout of, you know, Atwater, Guy Concordia, Peel, McGill, Place des Arts, and Saint Laurent. Yeah, I can. So I see I can like memorize the station names in order. So that's interesting. So Atwater station. I mean, I think the section between Leonard and Atwater is like the longest between any two stations on the green line. But do you guys know what is the longest distance? I mean, from one station to another in the Montreal Metro. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. No doubt, it is the section between Longueuil University de Sherbrooke and Jean Drapeau on the orange line, I think. Yeah, on the orange line. So Jean Drapeau. Wait, is it Jean Drapeau? Yes, yeah, Jean Drapeau and Longueuil University de Sherbrooke. Like this, the distance between these two stations is I think a little bit more than 2 kilometers. But that's like nothing compared to the Hong Kong MTR. No, I'm just kidding. No, okay, the Hong Kong MTR on average stations, the distance between two stations in the Hong Kong MTR is like roughly 1 kilometer, but the longest distance between any two stations in the Hong Kong MTR is like over 10 kilometers. So if I remember correctly, that's the Tung Chung line between Tung Chung and Sunny Bay stations. So that section is like 10 kilometers long. Yeah, it's very long. But we are about to get to a section that has like you know, the section between Peel and McGill station, which is coming up. It's actually the shortest distance. So like the shortest distance between any two metro stations in the Montreal Metro. So the section between Peel and McGill is only like 400 meters. That's even shorter than, well, in Hong Kong, the shortest distance between two stations is Prince Edward Station and Mont Coq Station. These two stations are roughly 600 or so meters apart, but the section from Peel to McGill Station is only 400 meters. So, yeah, so as I was mentioning, I think in the beginning or earlier, I was talking about, so the Montreal, like downtown area, like apart from the metro system, there's the underground system, like an underground mall, the Montreal Underground Mall. It's called RESO, I think, RESO. So basically a lot of different like underground tunnels connecting different malls, buildings, shopping centers, office buildings, etc. And you could literally walk from Peel to McGill station, I think. Like, and it's not that long. It's not that long. It's just like, if you were to walk, it's just gonna take you like a little less than 5 minutes. So literally not that long. So but anyways, alright, right now we are going to Place des Arts, not to be confused with Place d'Armes. So Place des Arts is oh yeah, shout out to Nuit Blanche, which was just like last night, Nuit Blanche. There was an interesting band performing on the concourse, at the concourse, actually right there, like above us, literally above us. There was a band at 1 a.m. I think. They were performing there, and it was honestly really awesome. If you guys want to check it out, I actually like uploaded 2 videos on my Instagram page. So if you guys want to check it out, then just go to my Instagram, I guess. Yeah, there's like 2 videos about that. Yeah, but the Nuit Blanche, the metro, like usually it's gonna run like 24/7, but not for yesterday. As a matter of fact, yesterday the metro only ran until like 3 a.m. and not until like the next day. Not sure what's the reason behind, but at least for the RAM, it ran all night long, but just not the metro. So don't know why. Yeah. So next station I think is Berry-UQAM. Back to an interchange station.
Berry-UQAM. Correspondance entre les lignes jaune, orange et verte.
Yeah, the announcement like that, the one that you just heard is the old version. The current one should be prochaine station Berry-UQAM. Correspondance avec la ligne correspondance avec les lignes orange et jaune. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the one that you heard is the old version. And oh yeah, and shout out to this artwork over here. This is what you see in real life as well, and they made it into the game as well, so that's really awesome. I mean, if you were to do like a comparison video between real life and Roblox, I mean between real life and this game over here, there's a possibility that you might not be able to tell the difference. Oh, whether this is real or whether this is in Roblox, you know, just saying. But yeah, that would be cool, like if we do a comparison between like any 2 spots in the Montreal Metro and let you guys guess, oh, was this taken in real life or in Roblox? And it might get confusing very quickly, so that's how good this game is, you know. That's how good this game is. So really great work. I mean, as I was mentioning, a lot of little, like the small details are implemented. I mean, a lot of the artworks that you see in real life are present here as well. So that's really interesting. And I think this Roblox game is actually, yeah, I'm actually not sure. This is the first game that I have encountered that has the entire metro system of any city. So what do I mean by that? Because like a lot of the different games that I found on Roblox, usually it only consists of one single line, or maybe like one section of a single line. But this game, it's different. It there's every single station and every single line in one single game. So I think this is actually the first ever game that I discovered that is like that includes every single station and every single line in the metro system. So, and I'm really honored to be able to know that the game is in Montreal, which is the city where I'm living in. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, but literally I've never seen any other game on Roblox. I mean, there are a lot of railway simulation games on Roblox, but I don't think there's any game out there apart from this one, that consists of every single station and line of the same metro system. So yeah, this is in some way this is like unbelievable. Like it's actually here, you know. Like you can actually travel across the entire Montreal metro network as you are in real life in the game.
Prochaine station, Joliette.
Yep, so this is really awesome. And the fact that I think the development team of this game, like they finished everything within a year, or a little bit more than a year, I think. It's really impressive. Like within such short amount of time, they finished building every single station, and I mean they even implemented this like a train driving system. So
Prochaine station, P9.
Alright, now we are at I know P9. So yeah, VO and P9, right? Well, P9, there's the BRT, right? I think. No, I think it's P9 first and then VO. Or am I wrong? No, wait. This is yes, P9. This if you you see the Olympic rings over there?
Station
Yes.
P9.
Back in 1976, this was where the Montreal Summer Olympic Games was held here in Montreal, and this station was built for serving that area, as well as the next station, I think, which is yes, I was wrong. Earlier I was I thought that it was P9.
Prochaine station,
No,
VO.
I was thinking like initially I thought it was VO first and then P9, but it turns out it's the other way. It's P9 first and then VO. So, and I was mentioning while we were traveling on the section between wait, is this Sauvé and Clemency? No, on the orange line there's also one section where there's like a third track for train storage, I think. Yeah, similar situation here, like between P9 and VO, there's also like a storage track, and yeah, it's cool to see. Like sometimes when you are traveling in real life, when you look out, I mean, if you're standing on the, oh, there's a train.
Station VO.
Wait, is there only 6 cars? Wait. So the length of that train is not the length of the platform. So it doesn't fill up the entire platform. So yeah, 3 cars were missing, I think. And yeah, what was I saying? I was saying if you were in real life and you get on a train from either VO or P9 and you travel to the other station, like in between, if you look out of the window, you're gonna see like sometimes there's gonna be a train parking on the third track over like on the side. So and sometimes it could be an Azure train, or sometimes it could be an MR73. Sometimes it could be an MR63 train. No, I'm just kidding. All MR63 trains have been retired already. There's no more MR63 trains on the Montreal Metro. Not even in the depots. Like not even in the storage areas, I think. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the
Prochaine
STM.
station, Cadillac.
So the STM, the Montreal Metro's transit operator, I think they have donated like one or few train cars to the Montreal Train Expo Museum. I'm not sure, but there's a museum all the way in the South Shore. I think in
Station
Candiac.
Cadillac.
where it's a railway expo or museum. There's a lot of different train models there, a lot of retired trains, old trains, you name it. And I think if you go there, you're gonna see like an MR63 train as well. So if I got the time, I might go there and check it out as well. Because wait, thinking about it, have I actually been on an MR63 train before? I'm not sure. Maybe I have not ever been on an MR63 train before, because I only got here from Hong Kong in 2018, I think, and 2018 was the year that the MR63 trains got retired. So I think I don't know, I might have not been on any MR63 trains before, but I'm not sure. Hopefully I have been on some trains before, but maybe like back then, it's 2018, I didn't know the difference between an MR63 and MR73, so maybe I was not aware, but I don't know. I might have been on, I might have not been on.
Prochaine station, Radisson.
I don't know, but I think in terms of the MR63 trains, I'm not sure whether this is actually true or not, but I don't know, I've heard from someone that there's one specific MR63 train that is called the Jeumont train, like Jeumont. Like, what is different about that train? Like, what is special about that train? I think that is the only train that has like a different motor to it. So whenever the train accelerates or decelerates, you're gonna hear that like distinct sound, like a 3-tone sound, akin to the door closing chime that you always hear. Like before the train doors close, like you're gonna hear the warning sound. So the 3-tone sound. And for that specific MR63 train, like when the train accelerates, you're gonna hear that sound as well. So yeah, I think I'm not sure about that. I'm not the expert in terms of Montreal Metro trains, so I don't know. But that, I don't know. I've heard that from somewhere. I don't know. Okay, but anyways, we are at the end of the green line on the Ribot ground. So all passengers would have to get off the train. Oh, the passenger. I think there were 2 people on the train, but they left already. And anyways, we're gonna do the reverse, and we're gonna check out the yellow line, and which is our last line to check out. And I can proudly say that I have been to all 68 Montreal Metro stations. At least in Roblox, not in real life. Yeah, I don't think I've been to every single Montreal Metro station yet. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I've actually never been to the stations in Laval, because I would need a Zone B ticket, and I just wouldn't, like, I'm not gonna like buy a Zone B ticket, just to get to Laval without any purpose, like. So I'm pretty sure like I've never been to stations in Laval, but apart from that, I'm not sure. Maybe I've been to like, apart from stations in Laval, I think I've been to every other station. But yeah, definitely the orange line. I've been to Jean Drapeau and Longueuil. Yeah, I've been to Longueuil before, which is where we're gonna check out in about a minute or so, when we reverse this train back to the other platform. Then we're gonna check out the yellow line. Wait. Anyways, the train wasn't switching, so Anyways, let's check out the yellow line last but not least. So let's go to Ligne 4 jaune. So let's go to Berry Depot. We're gonna start at Berry UQAM. MR73 spawn, and there we go. Automatic, initiate to next station, and off we go. So if I remember correctly, there's like a tail track or something like beyond the platform. I mean that connects to the green or the orange line. So in the event that there's gonna be like a, I don't know, like a service like disruption or something like that, they could send in additional trains from the green or orange lines to the yellow line through the connection track. Yeah, and I guess we have to wait for 48 seconds, or shall we not wait? Wait, what if I open the doors on the other direction? Oh, wait, the doors open up, like, there's nothing stopping me from opening the doors on the opposite side. There's not a lock or something like it doesn't prevent you to do stuff that you're not supposed to do. Well, then there's gonna be a lot of loopholes, I guess. It's but one thing I noticed is you can't, you know, I don't know. I think there's some limitations, I'm not sure. Oh. Well, there goes the beep sounds, and now let's depart. Let's close the doors. And both sides close simultaneously.
La STM vous souhaite la bienvenue à bord. Prochaine station, Jean Drapeau.
Yes, Jean Drapeau. So, the yellow line, only Berry UQAM station is located within Montreal. The rest of the stations, Jean Drapeau and Longueuil University de Sherbrooke. Such a long name for a station, but Jean Drapeau and the other station, they are like not located on Montreal Island. They are located, I mean, well, first of all, Jean Drapeau is located on its own island. So basically, Jean Drapeau, right here, like normally it doesn't get a lot of usage because Jean Drapeau is not like a residential area or like a industrial area. It is the only reason to go there is to go to the what's that, La Ronde, I think, the theme park. Yeah, La Ronde. And I think there's also the
station, Longueuil Université de Sherbrooke.
not the biodome, no, not the biodome, but there's like a, the biosphere, I think. Yeah, if you want to go to the biosphere, you can get off at Jean Drapeau and walk there. And I think sometimes when there's like a like some kind of big music festivals, you know, like in the summer, I think it's the no, not Nuit Blanche, but the equivalent of that in the summer. Oh, Oshiega, yeah, Oshiega. It happens annually in June, July, or August, I think. I'm not sure. I've never been to any of those because I'm not that interested in these type of events. But anyways.
Station Longueuil, Université de Sherbrooke. Terminus. Merci d'avoir voyagé avec la STM.
So the terminus station of the yellow line. So compared to Jean Drapeau, this station, Longueuil station, gets a lot of use. I mean, this is the only metro station in the South Shore, so it makes sense that if you want to get to the South Shore by the metro, then you would, just take the yellow line to this station. So yeah. But I was saying, Jean Drapeau station doesn't get a lot of use, during normal times, unless there's like some kind of like big events such as Oshiaga. It's like a music festival, like an outdoor music festival. I think at its peak there could be like more than 100k people at the events. I think so. Think about that. Like whenever the event ends, like whenever like after the event, people would have to leave, right? And like most of them, if they weren't driving their cars, then they would be taking the metro, and that would be the only time where Jean Drapeau station will get to see this many people. So it's built to handle that big amount of people, I suppose. Alright, so with that, we have officially toured. I mean, I guess not toured, but we have officially we have passed through every single Montreal metro station in this game. And let's end at Berry-UQAM. So because this is like the largest station in the Montreal metro network, and it is also the last station finished, I think, according to the dev team. I think this station was just recently finished, I think. And if I remember correctly, there's like a special signage or something like that. It's like a inauguration thing, I think. Let me see if I can get inside. I gotta recharge my card. Let me try to add 20 trips, and I should have 20 right now. Yes, I have 20 trips. That is great. So now let me get inside and show you this thing over here. Wait. Did that deduct 2 trips already from my account, from my Opus card? Hopefully not, but anyways. What I wanted to show you is this. So this is the inauguration, like what would you call this? Like the commemoration? I don't know. Like what I don't know how to call this thing, but yeah. But basically, they put it here as like to celebrate the finishing of the game, I guess, the completion of the game. They started in January of 2025 last year, and they finished like 2 weeks ago on the February 16th, 2026. So that's like a little bit more than 1 year. So, but just think about that, like in a little more than 1 year, they have finished every single metro station. There's 68 of them, so that's really impressive. And kudos to the dev team, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna end the stream here. So thanks for watching, I guess. As someone who is living in Montreal, I'm really happy that someone actually made a train simulator game for the Montreal Metro, because as I'm originally from Hong Kong, and I know that in Hong Kong there's a lot of different games, a lot of railway simulation games on Roblox, but outside of Hong Kong and Asia, like I don't see a lot of other games about someone building the entire metro system of their city. But so I'm really happy that the Montreal Metro there's actually now a Roblox game about that, so I'm really happy about that. So anyways, as always, if you enjoyed the stream, then please leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you're interested, then feel free to join my Discord server as well. And yeah, one more thing, just as like a advertisement for myself, so basically I am building I'm trying to build the RAM, the REM, the Montreal RAM in Minecraft. I know that the development team of this game, they're not gonna build the RAM in Roblox. I'm not sure whether there's someone gonna do it, I'm not sure. But anyways, for me, I'm trying to build it in Minecraft. So if you guys also play Minecraft, then feel free to check out. I got a couple of videos published already on my channel. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. And I guess once again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening or day, whatever time you're watching. Yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.